Hi everybody, it's Sean from GoPart.com. We're here today we're going to show you how to replace a cabin air filter on this 2003 Hyundai Santa Fe. This actually is a filter that a lot of people don't even realize their vehicle has. Tends to get neglected, so it's not uncommon for the cabin air filter to just be awful whenever you finally do replace it. Fairly easy installation. What we're going to need is we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. And we are going to have to remove or at least swing down the glove compartment there. But it's a fairly easy procedure that can definitely improve the quality of air that the passengers experience while driving. So we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, whenever we're trying to reach the cabin air filter, it's going to be back here. So what we're going to have to do is we're actually going to have to remove this small trim panel and then bring this down. So we'll loosen and remove this Phillips screw right down here. Okay. Now this panel should just pop right off. Okay, there we go. That's off. These are the clips that hold it into place. You want to make sure none of those little metal brackets come off. But that's what. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and see if I can get you a good shot of these. There are these small right here. These are what hold. They're attached to these little cables. You can barely see them off the edge there. These are what prevent your glove compartment from obviously swinging the whole way down whenever you open it. So what we do is they're pretty elastic. Obviously what we can do is we can lift it up a little bit, pull on the string some, and what we're going to do, I'm going to have to put the camera back down. I wish I could really show it to you, but you should be able to figure it out. What we're going to do is we're going to pull it, we're going to turn it, and then we're going to slide it through the small opening that you should be able to see. See if I can get you a little better angle. I'm sorry, I hate going handheld. There we go. You see a little opening there. We're going to pull it out and turn it so that we can push it through, and that'll allow us to let the glove box swing the whole way down. There is a small sticky plastic cover that you're going to have to remove first if you want to do this. So lift it up a little bit to give us some slack, and then that slides right out. And there are two little tabs. You can see one of them here. What I was basically doing there is then you want to push in just enough to get it out of the track back there. Okay, and now our next step is going to be we're going to want to remove this plastic casing here, which is easy enough. All we have to do is remove two Phillips screws. Sorry, my hands are a little dirty. Been working on this car for a while today. Okay, take those down. Let's see if I missed one. Oop, sorry. Two more Phillips screws up underneath. Missed those. Now with that screw out, this panel should come right down. Now there are some wiring harnesses attached to the back. That's what is going to power your light whenever you open it. You can leave the panel down. Just be careful not to pull it too hard. You don't want to disconnect those. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and open the door. Let's see here. there's a little clip on the underside. I wonder if I can get you a good shot of it. Why don't you guys come over here real quick. Sorry for the sideways look here. That's just kind of the way it's going to have to be. Okay. Now we're looking down under there, and this is going to be where our filter is. Now on the very bottom of it, there's a small clip that we may have to go up underneath. And I'm probably not going to get a good shot of it, but trust me, it's there. And all you want to do is you want to pull outward, and then we're going to be able to take that door off and access the cabin air filter. Now we've released the door. That takes a little bit of finagling to get it off here, because it is sort of in an awkward place. Okay. Now the door's off. Okay. Now, this is strange. This is when you're going to find your cabin air filter. Apparently this vehicle does not have one in there, which is a little bit alarming. We'll have to remedy that here in a second. We'll have to run over to the shop and grab one. Don't have one here with me. Either way, what you would do is in these vehicles, the air filters, there will be two components to them. There'll be two rectangles, and they have a sort of a sliding track on top of one and on the underside of another. So the bottom one will go in, the top one will sort of slide in on top of it like that through that groove. And that's how you're able to take them out, put them back in. Again, that's a little bit perplexing that there isn't one in here, but the procedure, of course, would be the same. You would take your filters out, you go ahead and put new ones in, and then you'd be in great shape. Okay, just to show you something real quick. See, here's what I meant. One of our little plugs came undone. It's an easy remedy. You just have to plug these little guys back in. But that is important for powering everything going on here. So once our filters are in, hypothetically speaking, of course, in this situation, we would go ahead and reattach the cabin filter door, which you slide the tabs into the top, and then you just snap it into place, and it'll lock right in. Okay. So now that that's in place, we'll go ahead and start putting everything back together. All right, so as we're putting everything back together, you want to go ahead and reattach our wires. Now, these wires here, there's one black, one blue. If they do come undone, you want to remember that the black one goes to the top plug, the blue one goes to the bottom plug. Okay. So go ahead and slide those in. Okay. Just go all the way in there. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to reattach this panel here. That's going to be our 4 Phillips screws. Okay, now that all of our screws are back in, securing this interior panel, we're going to go ahead and take our small cable here. This is what, well, first we're going to fit these two stoppers back into the rail. So with those back in place, take the small cable that keeps the helps ensure that your box isn't falling all the way down. Put the little arm through the opening there. Once that's through, you turn it sideways. Make sure, cover it up with the little sticky tape that it gives you. Now your glove compartment's back together. And then to go ahead and complete the repair, you snap your trim panel back into place. Okay, that'll all snap into place. And then you want to go ahead and tighten the one remaining Phillips screw. And then we're all done. You have a new cabin air filter.